First Coast Living.
Well, hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Benfield. Thank you for hanging out with us this Tuesday morning.
Good to have you back. How was your weekend?
It was good. It was good. So Lena and I went to the Food and Wine Festival.
Oh, very nice.
Rad. Chef Tom was there. And he's here.
Hey, he's here. We're going to be checking in with him. But yeah, I think that's so cool. I didn't get a chance to make it. My father-in-law was in town, so we were like, oh yeah, that'd be a great opportunity. But my neighborhood did so many fun things this weekend. We did like a golf tournament.
You guys always have cool stuff.
And they did the swim up bar kind of reopening, you know, soft opening.
It's
so
resort style
I stayed
living,
in my
that's for sure.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
for real,
I
man.
absolutely love it, and we had such a good time. Wore my sunblock because
That's
I
a
mean,
good
it's
idea.
already hot in the.
It is. It started cooking quick.
Yeah.
We didn't even get spring. I felt like we went like right into super summer.
Right, it's supposed to be really hot today too, so we'll get a check on that, of course.
Yeah.
But lots to do today, so we should get
Let's
right
do it. Let's do it. Jumping right into it. Hey, foodies, we got a behind-the-scenes look of electric dough pizza. Plus, Chef Tom is back, living with us in the kitchen.
Yes, I cannot wait to see what we're going to be making, whipping up, and looking for a reason to do some spring cleaning. Well, North Florida Goodwill is here to tell us about National Clean Out Your Closet Week. Oh my gosh, I need to do that.
And plus, Feeding Northeast Florida is bringing the jams to the warehouse, and it's all for a good cause.
That's right.
But first,
We are living.
living in the kitchen, yeah. Brought to you by ProCrep Chemistry, and we have super friend of the show, chef extraordinaire, the chefrey himself, Tom Gray.
Chefrey, I love that. So good to see you.
chefness.
And I heard you killed it at the Food and Wine Festival.
We were busy.
Yeah, good. All three of your restaurants represented, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly. Thank
So Lena and I walk up, right, and he's like right there, right when you get in, which was great, because like he's the one that I wanted to go see, right? So right when you walk in there, I go and I'm like, hey chef, and my man's just like, what?
And he's like, oh, David. Were you in the zone?
He was. I was like,
We were a few hundred in by that point. and
Hi, Tom.
Tracking towards 3,000. So yes.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
it
God,
was
that's
cool.
amazing.
The pizza was good. I mean, it was awesome. But you are kind
This
of
is one of the dishes we make.
Yeah.
That's similar. So
Yes, and what restaurant was this represented?
This represented Town Hall.
Okay.
And this is our seared tuna appetizer that we make at the restaurant.
Oh my goodness.
So we miniaturized it for the event and put on a little wonton crisp. That just kind of made it, and then it's a combination of shaved kale, shaved Napa cabbage. You remember what we do with kale?
We're
That's right.
massaging the
You gotta
kale.
massage the
I just
kale.
massaged it with lemon oil.
That's right.
So this
Lemon
has
oil.
a really beautiful
Nice.
lemon, that oil.
Oh,
yeah,
it
that smells good.
smells so
And
fresh.
it's so much more like, what's the word? I'm not looking for eatable.
It's
Or-
ten-
it's like-
it is more eatable.
It's more eatable.
It makes it tender.
yeah, because like
So-
I'm telling you, like a lot of times kale,
Yeah.
it's just so bitter. It drives me
Or
nuts.
like the texture's like so dry. I
Yeah.
don't really like the way
So-
it feels.
So this is just about equal parts Napa cabbage and kale, and that's a rice wine vinaigrette. Has a little bit of shallots diced in there, a little bit of black pepper. This is a Calabrian chili aioli, and then we do the tuna. We roll it in a little spice rub, similar to like maybe a blackening
Okay.
style.
So beautiful.
And
it's
then
gorgeous.
we put it on the cabbage, and it's a nice appetizer. Some people love to make it their dinner. They'll ask to like double the tuna,
Right.
something like that, and make
That's
it
High protein.
Exactly.
That's good.
and make it their dinner.
And it's
which is-
beautiful. You always have
yes.
such good presentation.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Get a little bit more of that lemon oil on top. Some of
Hey,
the
full disclosure, I totally tried some of this earlier already.
Oh, today even? But that's also what you had on Saturday? I haven't tried it yet, so I'm really
Chef was like, hey, there's a little one right here, just grab it real quick. I was like, yes, okay.
This is a cool little top. That's a nigella seed. That's a toasted cumin seed. Like you can. It looks like a sesame, but
Whoa, it smells amazing.
so it's like
Interesting.
really.
I've never seen that before.
You see that in a lot of Indian food.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe
really-
that's why I don't eat a ton of that.
It's a nice.
My husband likes it though.
Nice layer of flavor. We do a little bit of our lemon mist.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness, how fancy.
Good grief.
That just brightens everything there at the very end. Some chives.
So fancy.
I love this.
you go.
Now, is this something that will always be on the menu, or is this a limited kind of thing?
We do this a lot, like and
Okay.
so it's been on at least 2 rounds of the menu. We haven't cut it, and it also leans into that spring summer.
Yeah, light and fresh.
Yes.
Yes. Sometimes you do want like a cool
Yeah.
dish.
I think we may. I mean, the next modification might be like introducing that wonton into the dish somehow.
Okay.
Because we've done this a few times at events offsite, and it's so good, and it's such good feedback.
The
that-
wonton's great because it has that crunch to it.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, I'm gonna dance with you.
Isn't it good?
It's so
Oh,
good.
that is
I'm gonna eat that whole
ridiculous.
thing.
Yeah. So we did that for Town Hall. We did our sugo for Prati Italian, and we had pizzas on site. We had these griddles, so we kept them hot, and kept the bottom
Nice.
crispy on the
It was so good.
pizza.
I ate so much of the pizza. I went
Did you do get seconds? Were they allowing that?
Well, I don't know if they allowed it or not, but I
You're
did.
like,
it.
I did.
I went. I think I got 3 pieces of pizza. I did the sugo twice, and then I did the tuna once, and then Lena did the tuna twice, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, as many times as you want.
So tender.
It was so good.
Yeah.
It was, we just basically hung out in like your corner, man. It's like awesome.
Yeah.
It was
So how
great.
were you able to manage all 3 restaurants out and about? I mean, at the Food
That's
Wine
why
Festival.
it's your chefness.
That's right.
Because I have an amazing team.
Okay, that's
Yes,
true.
I have an amazing team. Like a lot of the top players were there for our chefs, our service support. So we had a great team on site, which is challenging because you've then depleted all the restaurants.
Oh, good
At a
point.
certain
No,
level.
it
On a
really didn't think about
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you guys get along?
Everybody was really busy.
Yeah, I bet,
Yeah.
man.
We ran lean at the event. We like 3 of us did this
So good.
dish for about 3,000 people. And
I
then-
mean, I'm telling you.
That's insane.
Yeah.
How do you even prep for
Well,
that?
that's what I
Makes
mean.
me
Like when I
nervous.
showed up, my guy's like, "What's up?"
you were literally head down and just nonstop,
Yeah.
nonstop moving.
I mean, it was amazing. All right, so Chef, we're gonna be back. We're gonna try some wine here in just a little bit,
Okay,
which is gonna
perfect.
be fantastic. But for now, let's show everybody one of your other spots. Let's go to Electric Dough.
Yes.
Let's go check it out.
I'll keep eating.
What's up, foodies? I am so excited to bring you this little episode here. I have super duper chef and super duper friend of the show, Tom Gray here. We are at Electric Dough Pizza Company. You've seen it on the show probably before. Now we're here to try it out ourselves. Tom, thank you so much for
You're
having me here.
welcome.
This is amazing.
Thank you for coming to my home. I always go to your studio.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're here at your place. Look, man, you're my favorite chef in town. We've been to the other restaurants. We've been dying to get here. So before we get into this amazing food, tell us a little bit about Electric Dough.
So Electric Dough is right in San Marco. It is a pizza, salad, gelato, full bar cocktail concept restaurant that was developed really around this crust. The crust is a Roman-style dough, really light and airy, but the edge has this caramelized cheese like a Detroit-style pizza.
Right. Like we talked
So-
about Old World meets New World.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Old World meets New World. And all the ingredients are focused on better for you also. So lots of local mushrooms, local tomatoes, lots of fresh herbs. We look for as many clean ingredients as possible. We use an all organic drink program, including organic sodas,
Yeah.
juices. It's all organic. You can feel good about what you're eating. You feel good. The pizza's not heavy.
Right.
It's a 30-hour fermentation.
That's crazy.
And that cold fermentation lets the dough, the proteins of the gluten fully form. So then your body digests it better and you feel better when you eat it.
So we're slapping science on it too.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Let's jump into pizza. Let's have some food because I'm telling you, I cannot sit here and look at this anymore.
Okay, dive in.
What should I start out with?
The Duval, that's
All right, let's do
pimento
it.
cheese, barbecue chicken,
What?
pickled jalapenos, pickled onions, dabble pepper sauce.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Yeah. And you can see those bubbles in the crust. Like that is from that long fermentation. We get a nice light, airy crust, crispy edges.
You know, so my wife Lena and I were here a couple of weeks ago, and she said it. She was like, "It's what pan pizza wants to be."
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Like truly, and it is so good. I'm telling you, and you know it's good because I'm hitting it twice before we move on.
The edges, people fight over the corners because you get the two edges of the crispy caramelized cheese.
All right,
So,
listen, I don't
yeah.
blame them. All right, what's next?
Next, you can go into the Mighty Quinn. So that's a medium-sized pizza. This is
Okay.
a large-sized pizza. So this is the Mighty Quinn. That's the cacio e pepe base. So that's a tomato base. Local mushrooms have been roasted. Oh, yeah, look at that size. That's a beautiful view. You get local mushrooms. We make a puree. We put that down on the sauce, and we roast those mushrooms. We put those on top of that. Then we add a little bit of fontina cheese. We top that with some arugula. Mist it lightly with lemon juice to brighten it up. And then on top, we have a porcini truffle aioli.
You've taken me out of my comfort zone and put me right into a new one because I'm going to tell you, I'm a purist, man. Like, I typically like the red sauce on pizzas, right? Good Lord, that's good.
Thank you.
Man, that's delicious. Okay, so Keep moving.
Okay, so then we also have a gluten-free. So, when we set out to do this concept, I knew we needed a gluten-free answer. So
Absolutely.
a lot of effort went into finding that answer. This is a small family out of Orlando that makes these crusts. They're called Elaine's Creations.
Okay.
It is actually a Brazilian cheese bread. So it's very flavorful. It's
Whoa.
gluten-free, but it's not dairy-free.
Okay.
So, but everything else is
So we're gluten but not vegan.
correct. And then this pizza specifically, another thing that we focused on was making sure that crust could not fit in any of the same pans that these pizzas cook in, so you can't cross-contaminate. Okay, salads. We have
Salads.
four salads.
Let's get healthy.
So we have our Caesar salad. We have our Cobb salad. Cobb salads with ranch, smoked blue cheese, ham, egg, cheddar, some fresh herbs. We have our Mediterranean salad.
Ooh, that's a beautiful salad. Look, everything that you do, chef, has a purpose, right?
Yes.
Like it's so intentional. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna eat a lot of these and we're gonna take these back. So don't worry, none of this will go to waste. But before I let you go, tell us about things like happy hour, like the hours of and one thing I really do want to press on is lunch. Lunch here is next level.
Yeah, so we have a great lunch special. So it's a slice with Caesar salad and an organic drink for $12.50.
Continue on.
Okay, so let's see. So happiest, we call it the happiest hours.
It is.
They start at 3:14 and run until 6, and it includes gelato, cocktails, organic beverages, organic slushies. So basically, we're trying to make it the happiest hour. So we take care of the kids and the parents. You can all come together and have a good time. And then Friday and Saturday night, we do another happy hour from 10 p.m. till midnight. The happiest hours are every day, 3:14 to 6 p.m.
Why 3:14?
Pie. We have a gelato case, so gelato is so fun. I mean, I was saying like that's why we make this pizza so light and airy. It's got all those bubbles. It leaves room to have gelato.
Yeah.
It fills in all the cracks.
There's always room for gelato.
There's always room for gelato. We have amazing coffee drinks with Italian Lavazza coffee. We have nitro cold brew espressos, cappuccino. You can get an affogato. You can get the gelato and a shot of espresso on top for an affogato. We have a small retail case with some of our homemade pastas and sauces. It's very dynamic. And a full bar. We have specials on Monday. That's family day. So Monday you bring the kids in, they eat for free with an adult. Tuesday is pizza and a pour. So you order a pizza and you get a complimentary beer or glass of wine.
Dude,
Yeah.
It's like my man was like, hey, what's David's favorite pizza place gonna look like? And here it is. Chef Tom, thank you so very much,
Thank you
man.
for coming out and seeing me.
You're my favorite chef in town.
Thank
You've become a very good friend of mine. I can't thank you enough.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Make sure that you get out here. Make sure that you enjoy that lunch special. It's $12.99.
$12.50.
$12.50, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, see, that's even better. So, all right, so thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoy. Make sure you come out to Electric Dough Pizza Company. If you want to see this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
Well, Scott and Jennifer Harris are back from For Goodness Cake, and they're going to be talking about their event, A Slice of Duval. Great to see you again.
Good to see you guys.
And this will
Yes.
actually be your second A Slice of Duval event, right? You did kind of like that, almost like that Marie Antoinette
Yes,
look. The first
Bridgerton type situation.
And I
So,
heard it went well, very
phenomenal.
well.
Over 200 cakes, everybody dressed to the absolute nines. So we thought this time around we would go vintage Americana.
I love that idea, and you guys look so fabulous.
Thank you.
50-esque.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Classic cars,
I love that idea. Okay, so tell everyone, and maybe if they didn't see that segment before, what is the event?
So the premise behind it is everybody that has a ticket brings a cake. We're gonna line the cakes up on big, long banquet tables. You get your cake box, and then 5 minutes to run the banquet tables, fill your cake box with as many slices as humanly possible.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that.
It's
So fun.
chaotic in
So
the best
fun.
way.
Yes, definitely, and I'm
We're
going to be
gonna have
trying
a
to buy
kids
this
run.
too.
Yes,
Oh
we're
yeah,
gonna,
the kids getting incorporated.
we're
this
gonna have
time.
a kids run this time,
Kids
so
run.
which sounds even more chaotic, right?
And messy.
And
Especially with all the
messy.
sugar.
But yes, we're gonna have a kids run so that they can have fun and don't get run over by excited adults.
Ah, okay. So, and we're not talking about like a 5K. We're talking about literally running
Yes,
to the table,
literally
with the
running
box
and getting
grabbing
cake.
cake.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Or trotting.
absolutely
Let's
love
not
it.
run.
Okay, while I take a bite of cake, why don't you tell tell us about why you created this event.
So we are native to Jacksonville. We love this city and community, and nothing brings people together more than something that's joyful. What cake is fun. It's
so
joyful. You share cake with people you love.
Right.
And we're the biggest in Florida, I believe.
We are the
biggest cake
largest
event.
cake
No
party in
way.
the whole state of Florida.
That is so cool.
Yes.
So if folks aren't bakers and they feel like, well, I can't really contribute, they don't have to bake it themselves,
So
right?
our motto is homemade or store-bought, no
Okay.
judgment, just joy. So when you have your ticket and you bring your cake, if you want to get in the kitchen, that's fantastic. If you don't, we have so many great local bakeries in Jacksonville that would be happy to supply you with a cake.
I think that's wonderful. And then what else can folks expect? Because I know there's other types of
We're going to
entertainment.
have classic cars.
Yeah, so
Really?
vintage
Small car show.
Americana means classic cars.
We're going to have a couple photo ops with some really nice classics up
Yes,
front.
we've got 2 vintage 1950s classic cars that you'll be able to get up close with and
That's
pose.
neat.
Fully immersive photo areas, a whole 20-plus car classic car show.
Wow.
So we're going to have a lot of great fun moments.
And this is actually at a different location this time,
At the
right?
block.
Yes, we will be the first fun party happening at the block after their grand opening,
Which is
March
amazing,
28th.
amazing place.
Yes,
I haven't
it's
been there
fantastic.
yet. I've heard good things.
It's really, really
Restaurants, kids play area,
Dog
park.
Oh, wow.
It's the perfect afternoon hangout spot.
Now, is this near the town center? Or where is this
Gate
near?
Parkway,
Oh, Gate
right
Park,
down
okay.
from IKEA.
Oh, okay, awesome. Good to know. And obviously, they need to get tickets for
Yes.
this event. And do you have a little promo for us?
Yeah, so we actually have a really fun scavenger hunt happening on Saturday. You can go to any of our social media pages and find the information. We've partnered with Wubs Grubs, and she is going to be running the scavenger hunt for us. First and second place both win tickets.
Okay, how fun is that?
Yeah,
gonna
let's
be
get
so
involved in
much
the
fun.
community,
Get
right?
involved in the community, eat delicious cake, meet some people, and dress up. You encourage
Dress
that.
up. Costumes
Everybody.
are encouraged.
Oh yeah, maybe I should put
So
these
much
glasses on. How fun! You guys are so fun too. And I'm excited
You look
that you're going to
good.
be. Oh, thanks. You're going to be with us for the St. Patrick's Day show too. I
We can't
cannot
wait.
So stay
Can't
tuned
wait.
for that, everybody. But thank you both so much for joining me.
Thank
I'm going to take one
you.
more bite of cake because balance. I had my
More
protein, and
cake.
now it's time for a little bit of the carbs. David, what do we got coming up?
Balance it out. All right, we'll be back living in the kitchen talking about wine and a wine tasting event that you can do right here in Jacksonville. Plus, it's almost time to tee off. We'll have your players' forecast later on and your rain or shine. Stick around. First Coast Living, be right back.
Password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
What was that? Oops. My bad.
You wouldn't have a clown on your SWAT team. Just like you wouldn't have anyone but Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case. With over $30 billion recovered for our clients, there's a reason to go big.
We'll get them next time.
Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Fish delish, fish delish. New crispy, crunchy shrimp out high with fish puffs inside. New $5.99 full meal deals. Unreal. Captain D's fish delish.
Have you ever thought of getting a walk-in tub for you or someone you love? Now is a great time to take a look at getting a Safe Step walk-in tub.
With Safe Step's standard heated seat and new fast fill faucet, you can enjoy a nice warm bath up to 20% faster. And the convenient touchpad control is right at your fingertips.
Each tub comes standard with a dual hydrotherapy system. The 10 water jets can help increase mobility, relieve pain, boost energy, and improve sleep, while the MicroSoothe advanced air therapy system oxygenates and softens skin.
Safe Step walk-in tubs are built to maximize safety so you can stay in your home and enjoy the comforts of bathing again.
So call now for more information and a free no-obligation consultation.
When you call today, you'll also receive our limited time offer. Don't wait to enjoy safer bathing. Call 1-800-831-0055.
Janet, you know how Fifth Third Bank keeps your money safe with fraud monitoring and threat blocking? Well, I also keep you safe because I'm your dog, and I love you.
This is banking, a Fifth Third better.
Brooks Rehabilitation has been providing physical rehabilitation services in Northeast Florida for more than 50 years. Our therapists are among the most highly trained in their fields for physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We deliver advanced therapy using the most innovative technologies available. At Brooks, we take pride in quality care, customer service, and the hope we provide to help people reach their highest level of recovery. Visit us at info.brooksrehab.org/TPC for more.
Hi, I'm Chris, Dr. Spencer's son. Say hello to our proud team here at Riverside Dental and Implant Center. Dad, what makes us different?
I think it's listening, Chris. Listening to our patients, what they had to tell us about their concerns and their problems, so we can give them their solutions and help them get the teeth that they want and they deserve. That's what makes us different.
Call us at 1-800-NEW-TEETH for a free consultation. That's 1-800-NEW-TEETH.
Why us? Because we really do care.
Password 1234.
Incorrect password.
Technology, am I right?
We need a new tech lead.
This is the job for sponsored jobs.
Sponsor your job on Indeed and get matched with quality candidates when you need them most. Visit Indeed.com/hire now.
Well, spring cleaning is on the minds of hundreds, maybe even thousands of people living here on the First Coast, right? And you can take part in National Clean Out Your Closet Week with North Florida Goodwill. So here to tell us all about it is Chief Operating Officer Naomi Jackson. Great to see you again.
Good morning. Great to see you.
Yeah, and we love Goodwill. I love to shop at Goodwill. And but my thing is I've got too much in my closet, right? So what is National Clean Out Your Closet Week, and why is Goodwill encouraging people to participate?
Yes, the National Clean Out Your Closet Week is our annual reminder for folks to go to your closets, take out those items you haven't used in a while, and consider donating them instead of throwing them away.
Yes.
So when people donate to Goodwill, those items help fund job placement, career opportunities in the community. So it's an easy way to declutter your home while also helping someone to find meaningful employment.
And then it makes it also affordable for folks who might not be able to buy some of the clothing too, you know, like, so it's like a win-win. You're helping the community find jobs, but then you're also helping the community go out and afford things that maybe they wouldn't otherwise be able to, you know, at different shops and things like that. So I think that's wonderful. So what do you have planned for this week?
We're so excited. It's going to be a very exciting week. National Clean Out Your Closet Week starts this Sunday, March 15th through the 21st. The biggest piece is our donation giveaway campaign. So every time people donate to Goodwill this upcoming week, you'll have a chance to enter our raffle. We're giving away Goodwill gift cards. We're giving away Visa gift cards. We've got some swag from UF and from the Jumbo Shrimp that we're giving away.
Oh, very neat.
Every time someone donates, they'll have a chance to enter that drawing.
Very cool. And if someone's watching right now wants to participate, what kinds of items are you looking for, and where should they bring them exactly?
Any Goodwill location or store
all
locations
participating.
or our donation center locations here in North Florida. All you start with cleaning out your closet. Bring us those gently used items. There's very few items that we cannot accept. We can't accept mattresses and box springs. We don't accept paints. We can't accept any auto parts, including tires. But think about those gently used items in good, resellable condition, and we can take them.
And I know we're talking closet, but are other items available for this like raffle?
Absolutely, any
Just
donations.
donation. Okay,
clothing,
great.
shoes, accessories, household items, all of that contributes to our mission of creating job opportunities.
I think that's really cool. So why donate to Goodwill specifically?
Specifically, every donation that funds our mission starts a ripple effect, right? That one item, that piece of clothing, that one pair of shoes that someone no longer uses can help someone else get that job training, grow in their confidence, get stable employment. So it's that ripple effect that we're really trying to magnify here in our community.
Love that. And you're also giving donors a chance to win some of the great prizes, like we said. So that will be what, Sunday to Saturday or Sunday to Sunday?
Sunday to Saturday, March 15th through the 21st.
Okay, there you
and
go.
there'll be some exciting appearances too, right? We've got Jackson DeVille is going to be out in the community accepting donations. We'll have the Roar of the Jaguars helping to accept donations. So it's going to be an exciting week.
Now, is this something you all have done annually, like in the past? Okay, and how has it gone?
Week, it's gone great. It's our annual opportunity again to remind folks about the importance of donating to Goodwill in the community to start that process of giving back. So it's the decluttering. It helps to give back to the community through the environment, and also like clean out your closet, right? It's always that 1 year rule, right? If you haven't worn it or used it in a year, it's time to consider donating it.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go through my stuff and I'm gonna donate it. Yeah, I mean, we want to reduce, reuse, recycle, and Goodwill is part of that, right? Because we're recycling the clothing, and that fast fashion, man, it's not good for the environment.
It makes it too easy, but we're clean out those closets, bring those donations to Goodwill.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. It was always great to see you and what you're doing for the community. Really appreciate it. Of course.
Happy.
David?
You can catch one of the most successful Broadway musicals in the world ever right here at Jacksonville at the Florida Theater. I'm talking about Rent, and we actually have one of the cast members, Alex Lugo, here with us. She's playing Maureen. Thank you so very much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
This is amazing. Okay, so tell us about, so for folks who have never seen Rent, right? Tell us about the show.
Yeah, I mean, Rent is a 1995 musical. It takes place in the AIDS epidemic as well. It's about finding your chosen family, finding community in the middle of maybe some really tumultuous times.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I feel like we have a lot of Rent heads joining us this evening, so I'm really excited about that. Yeah, but that's what Rent's about.
That's very cool. Okay, so tell us about your character.
Yeah, so I play Maureen. Maureen is a performance artist, and she is definitely no stranger to chaos. She is definitely someone who is not afraid to share her opinion. She is also the ex-girlfriend of Mark and is also the current girlfriend of Joanne.
Exactly.
So,
there's a lot going on there.
That's a lot. Yeah, it's layered. It's complex.
Okay, so you're a Florida native, right?
I am, yeah.
Right on, where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Miami.
Hey, cool.
Yeah.
Well, welcome home-ish.
Yeah, kind of, adjacent.
All right, so let me ask you, how do you prepare for Maureen? How did you get into this role?
I mean, I just feel like Maureen can often be kind of a little bit scary at first just because she is very present, she's very grounded, she knows who she is. And I think for me, Alex, on my downtime, I'm like, please don't perceive me. So I feel like my biggest preparation came from just believing in myself and really believing in my team and my cast. And I feel like the rest kind of came with it.
Yeah, so okay, let's expand upon believing in yourself, right? So how did you become a Broadway actor?
Oh my gosh. Oh man, it was a crazy journey. I actually lived in Pembroke Pines for a little bit.
Okay.
Shout out Pembroke Pines. And I went to Broward College, and I discovered just my love for theater and really wanting to do this and make this a career.
Yeah.
And so I applied to Tisch.
Tisch is amazing.
NYU. Got in, and I actually auditioned for the Rent International Tour. It was the first professional gig I've ever had.
Wow.
And so I got to do this show my sophomore year of college internationally.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big step, right? Right out the gate.
Yeah.
So clearly you're pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you say I am, I'm gonna take it.
Listen, come on. That's like you're going to 0 to 60 in like a split second. It's amazing. All right, so how is Rent, in concert different than on Broadway?
Well, I feel like we marry the two, right? So we're really diving into Jonathan Larson's music, which is so beautiful and so poignant, incredibly important. But it is us, the 13 members of the cast, and the orchestra, including the conductor. So it's a 19-piece orchestra that we're performing with. So it's really just you and the music.
Yeah.
And although we are missing the sets, which are so beautiful, it really does give you an intimate
experience,
perspective with the company and the cast, and maybe a relationship that is different than what you had before.
Sure, absolutely. I think that's fantastic. That's a very cool little spin on it. That's very neat. It sounds very intimate and very cool.
Yeah.
The Florida Theater is a fantastic venue.
Yes, I'm so excited to see it.
Yeah, you're gonna have a great time. I'm telling you, standing on that stage and looking out at the audience is next level cool. So you're no stranger to that, so you will enjoy that. Thank you very much. But before I let you go, what's some details for the show?
Oh, yes. So you can still buy tickets at the box office or at Florida Theater theater.com.
There you go. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Alex, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, honey.
Break all the legs in the world. Guys, we'll be right back after the break.
Right now, during the Rooms to Go anniversary sale, go for modern style and save. This two-piece mid-century inspired chaise sofa is just $9.99 in your choice of 6 amazing colors. Great style, great value. On sale at Rooms to Go.
I'm John Morgan at Morgan & Morgan. Over 35 years, I've seen it all. Car crashes, work injuries, lives flipped upside down in an instant. But I've also seen the power of fighting back. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. For the people.com.
If your kids are anything like our kids, we have a lot of cleaning to do. We can totally get that stain out for you. Call Michael's Rug Studio today to get an estimate to have your area rugs cleaned. Make all those messy spills disappear with one phone call.
Welcome to Hearing Loss in America, a multi-billion-dollar industry designed to milk you for thousands of dollars, all for a basic necessity. But at Audien Hearing, we believe hearing isn't a luxury, it's a right. That's why our FDA-registered hearing aids cost about 90% less than traditional models. No doctor visits, no appointments, no hearing tests. Just clear, powerful sound at a price anyone can afford. Over 1 million people trust Audien to help them reconnect to conversation, laughter, and life. Now it's your turn to try Audien for 45 days risk-free with a money-back guarantee. Call today. Audiologist backed, free one-on-one video support, and free shipping. Audien Hearing. Hearing for everyone, hearing for less. For your risk-free trial plus free shipping, call today.
888-577-5068. 888-577-5068.
A+ on the outfit, Miss Turner.
Oh, hello, you.
Oh, these? Just the most perfect fitting jeans my stylist sent me.
Just share your size, style, and budget, and your stylist sends personalized looks right to your door. Stitch Fix. Get started today.
The way to screw up your case is to have a lawyer who doesn't sincerely care about you. Because a lawyer who cares is going to do everything he can to make sure that you get everything you're entitled to.
And we take pride at Farah & Farah about being accessible. We have offices on the street so people can walk in to see our lawyers.
The essence of our calling is to make people better off than when they walked into our office. It doesn't get more fairer than that.
During the Rooms to Go anniversary sale, this contemporary bedroom is just $9.99. Your choice as a king or queen. Yes, $9.99 buys you a king bed for the price of a queen. Plus, dresser and mirror in 2 great finishes. Now at Rooms to Go.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back. It is now time for Rain or Shine with meteorologist Mike Prangley.
Yes.
And oh wow. Oh my gosh, these are the high. I knew it was going to be hot, but these are 90.
And we have not done that this early in the season since 1974. Really, it would tie for the earliest 90 on record.
Really?
Yes.
If we hit it.
Well,
But you
yes.
think it's
But look at
happening.
all the 90s.
Yeah,
latest models
it's
showing.
likely.
Now,
Mhm.
where do you go for relief? That's the question.
The beach.
Sawgrass. That's where we're all going anyway.
Yep.
So everybody's heading
True.
out to the Military Appreciation Concert. So let's check it
Oh,
out,
yeah.
Jordan. Oh my goodness, we got Ludacris.
perfect night.
We've got the American flag, the flyover, and temperatures falling into the 70s. So you saw that 82. That'll be at lunchtime.
Okay.
But notice what happens. We head toward the afternoon, 3, 4, 5 o'clock.
Mhm.
Sawgrass will fall into the 70s. So really,
Oh,
the
that's
place
still
to be
nice, too.
will be at the beach as we see that nice sea breeze move in. So that's my area to go for your relief and find your cool spot today.
Okay, good to know.
And then tomorrow, back up to, yep, you guessed it, for our Wednesday back up to 90, and then our rain is still looking like Thursday. So that's big because there could be lightning in the area. So if you have opening round tickets, just keep in mind the highest chance of lightning will be between 2 and 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So there could be a delay there too.
Maybe a delay, but not an all-day rain. So that's good
to know.
news.
Oh yeah, because they don't even want it to be super wet either, right? Like if it rained earlier.
True.
So
but I think a lot of the golfers would be through that course by then. So that's some good news as well.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, we're talking lower rain chances Friday, Saturday.
That's
great. How about low 70s? Sound much better?
It's going to be beautiful.
Okay. And then as we look at it Sunday, that's our next chance of a pop-up shower storm.
Okay.
It's a tradition. We watch the radar.
It's a tradition.
We've got a little more humidity and maybe a pop-up storm in the afternoon.
Okay, so, thanks for the warning.
And also you have the green on today, so I did a special St. Patty's Day forecast.
It's coming up.
And there it is. Next week, you may need the
Chilly.
coat.
Okay, well, thankfully I'll be inside. Thank you for that, Mike.
You got it.
David?
Feeding Northeast Florida is bringing the jams to the warehouse, and here to tell us all about it is Community Engagement Manager Hayden Prince. Hayden, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, your hair is amazing. I love it. It looks so cool.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Okay, so volunteering, typically means rolling up our sleeves and getting dirty, right? Okay, so but you're adding music and a party vibe.
That's right.
Okay, so tell us all about it.
Yeah, we want to have a feel good, do good event all in one. So this is the kickoff to a event series called Warehouse Jams.
Okay.
They're going to be music themed, and so there's different themes that we have planned throughout the rest of the year. You can find the type of music that you like or the type of vibe that you like and come and volunteer with us.
That's awesome. Okay, so if someone shows up for one of these nights, what will their evening, what are they getting into?
Yeah, so not only are you going to get a behind the scenes view of the food bank and get an after hours tour, we have a live DJ that's going to be there. Shout out DJ Bean. We're also really excited. We're going to have some light refreshments and, overall just party vibe the whole time.
All right, so you have things like Taylor Swift night, right?
That's right.
And silent disco throwback and a Disney night.
That's right.
Okay, so how did you come about these specific ideas?
Yeah, so at our warehouse we have a really great sound system, and typically we play hits, something for everyone type.
Yeah.
And sure enough, there's always someone that's like, you should have played more of this, you should have played more of that.
Of course,
and so this is the way that we're able to capture people, like-minded people coming in to volunteer and also have the party that they want. So we're starting off with Taylor Swift night. We're really excited about it. That's going to be this Friday.
The Swifties will be there, I'm sure of it. All right, so Feeding Northeast Florida distributed more than 38 million pounds of food last year. That is amazing. Congratulations. So how do volunteers help make all that possible?
Yeah, so we rely heavily on volunteer work to help us sort through and package up food before it goes back out to our community members, different families, and our different agencies.
Okay, great. The work that you guys do for our community is phenomenal.
Thank you for
So
saying that.
before we even go any further, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Like seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, these events are capped at 100 people. So if someone watching wants to grab a spot, right? What do they do? Because it seems like it's pretty exclusive.
It is, yes. So we're really excited that this first event, the Taylor Swift event this Friday, is actually going to be a free event. You do have to RSVP online, and so you can go to our website, feedingnefl.org/warehouse jams. You can go through and make a reservation, tell us how many people you're bringing, because again, it's capped at 100 people. All these other events are going to be ticketed, and so you can also purchase your ticket online as well and reserve well ahead of time.
I love that. I like that the first one is free, right? So we can all get in there and get that. So, okay, before I let you go, give me all the deets one more time.
Yes, so Warehouse Jams, we're going to be Friday nights, especially this Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. Reserve your ticket online and come volunteer, have a good time.
Okay, cool. And then, all right, but one of the things that I do want to talk about, so, Feeding Northeast Florida distributed more than 38 million pounds of food last year. So for folks who don't know who Feeding Northeast Florida is, please tell us about that real quick.
Yeah, so we're the local food bank. Our mission is to strengthen communities through providing food. And so one of the things that, one of the major things that we do at the warehouse is preparing food before going out to our local areas. And so we're serving actually 12 surrounding counties in Northeast Florida. So it's a major, major operation where we're doing thousands of pounds of food per hour at our warehouse.
That's amazing. So we need all the volunteers that we can get, guys. So make sure that you get out there and you do your part and help. Hayden, thank you so very much for being here today. This is fantastic work that you're doing once again. So thanks to God. I really appreciate it. Guys, stick around. We'll be right back after the break.
With hotter days on the horizon, Renewal by Andersen is offering 31 days of spring savings. Renewal by Andersen offers energy-efficient replacement windows and doors that defend against Florida heat and help lower your energy bills. So what are you waiting for? Schedule today.
Remodeling your kitchen, bath, or laundry? The team at ProCraft can help you get started and provide you with a list of quality contractors to make your home designs a reality. Visit our showroom today to get inspired. Insist on the best. Ask for ProCraft Cabinetry.
When you're injured on the job, you need more than just a workers' comp lawyer. Many times your injury was because of a defective product, and our team of product lawyers will bring a claim against the manufacturer. Other times, you need to file for Social Security. Finally, your employer could try to retaliate if you bring a claim, and our employment law team is ready to slap them back hard. You can count on us. There's only one Morgan & Morgan for the people.
We know why you've put off your best smile. The time, the cost, the anxiety. That's why Aspen Dental is changing how dentistry is done, with technology to make care comfortable and flexible hours to fit your life, all at an affordable price. New patients without insurance get a free exam and x-rays. Not waiting for tomorrow. That's the Aspen Dental difference. Aspen Dental. It's time to smile again.
It's time to update your kitchen, just for you. Kitchen Tune-Up will make your kitchen look and feel transformed. Let's create a kitchen that inspires and uplifts you. Contact Kitchen Tune-Up today.
Leave a little early or be a little late. You'll get there when you get there. Just get there safely.
My name is Mary. I want people to know how wonderful Conviva is. The care team is very proactive, very thorough, very caring. It's not just going for a visit and you're done. I always have a lot of questions and never feel rushed. They just really, really take good care of you. And every time I lift up my grandson, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to do this. And it's my most favorite thing in the world.
Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
Now is the perfect time to save on new windows. During renewal by Andersen's 31 days of spring savings, secure your free in-home design consultation today and get beautiful, durable, custom windows and doors, only from Renewal by Andersen.
We're back living in the kitchen, of course, with Chef Tom, but we're also here with the Town Hall bar manager, Robert Newell, and he's going to be talking about this wine tasting that y'all do.
Yes, sir.
And it's weekly?
Every week.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, first of all, tell us about it.
Yeah, so every week we do a different region, theme. It could be a varietal, it could be a different spot around the world, but we always do 4 to 5 different wines.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We get about a 2 to 3 ounce pour of each one, and that typically goes for about $20 a person.
Oh my gosh, that's
not bad
great.
at all. That's a
And do
great
you
deal.
typically do a range of reds and whites, kind of a mix for everybody?
Yeah, so I would say typically we run about 2 whites, 2 reds,
Okay.
sometimes mix rosé in there a little bit as well.
Ooh.
All right,
My friend
okay.
Nicole would love that. That's like her favorite.
She's into the rosés.
I like rosé too, but yeah.
Some of those rosés are fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
they each come with their own tasting mat, so you get a little.
So you can get a little description here.
Yeah.
Okay,
I love
so
that.
I'm,
Okay, so
I'm
what are-
imagining we'll start with the white, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So
Okay.
this first one I got here for you guys is going to be Le Baron Gabriel. This is going to be their Chablis out of France. Just really bright, crisp style wine. Great minerality, lots of acidity on there as well.
Oh my gosh, that's light. That's delicious.
Man, that's good.
I need to
Dang,
broaden
that's
my
good.
white wine, because I never really go for Chablis. This
Yeah.
is delicious.
Yeah, and especially with the weather we've had recently.
Right. Yeah. That it's like a really good Chardonnay. So when I was a kid, it's interesting. Like when I was a kid, white wine was like the only the wine I was when I say kid, like 20.
Yeah, I was about to say, you might want to.
I'm in my mid-40s. Like, if you're like 21 years old, you're a kid to me now.
Yeah,
Like,
right,
it's just like-
exactly.
so when I was like 21, like I would drink. I didn't like red wines because they were
Same.
they were like warm and whatever. I was like,
want something
when
refreshing.
when I drink something, I want it to be cold, right? That's why you
Yeah.
gravitate towards beer. But then as you get older, like the red wines are so phenomenal now, right?
Yeah,
And then like
you
you
develop
start
the
to find all the different nuances in white wines, and they get so cool.
Mm.
Like this one's really good. I was talking to them off camera after I tried it earlier. I was like, it's wonderfully balanced.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, definitely. And it's actually interesting you say that about red wines because this next red that we have coming up is actually served chilled.
Oh!
Yeah.
Stupid kid.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
all
it kind of
right.
ties in perfectly. So this one is going to be a Zweigelt. This is going to be a Zweigelt.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the most popular red varietal out of Austria.
Oh my gosh.
It's the first time I've ever tried this. I was really excited.
I've never even heard of that
Robert
grape.
found
That's
it,
the grape
brought it
name?
in.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Cheers.
But cheers. Yes, thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Absolutely.
I will say though, I have developed more of a taste for red wine over the last several years as well.
Yeah,
But if I would have started with this one, I think I would have been good to go. You know?
Absolutely. And a lot of it is just exposure, right? Like just like with wines, with wines and with beers, things like that. A lot of it's just exposure, right? The more you try them, the more you like understand what they're about.
Right.
And we have tried a substantial amount of really good wines since we've started, and I think that has a lot to do with it, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's broadened our horizons. And so this is actually tomorrow and Thursday, right?
Yep.
For this week.
This theme is spring wine.
Oh.
Which gave Robert a lot of latitude for where
Yeah,
to go.
how do you pick?
Oh,
There's so much out there.
Yes, it's definitely difficult. So we do all of these events with different wine distributors around
Okay. All right,
Jacksonville.
you're working with other people.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people involved. We taste a lot of different wines
I'm
and kind of
sure.
try and narrow it
Yeah.
down. This spring wine kind of builds itself. You're just looking for those really light, bright, crisp kind of style wines, especially at that little turn of the season we have right now.
Yeah, so every week is a new theme, or is it going to
Yes.
be spring for a while?
No, so every week is completely different.
wow.
So
You
next
got your work cut out for you.
You have a good reason to come every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
And for the price, it's amazing.
Yeah. Next week we're doing Piedmont, and then we're doing wines around the world after that.
Cool.
And we'll be putting out next month's wine themes very shortly.
Awesome. Okay, so you said that
The
this
white
white
wine is
pairs
great
really
with
well
that.
with.
Just
tuna?
paired it. It's
All right, let's do it.
crazy.
Yeah, even
good.
the red works beautifully. It has,
Let's
the
try
red
it.
has a little bit of spice to it, but it's also
Yeah.
fruity. And
Now, when they go there, is it also a tasting, or can they order food to kind of, you suggest stuff to go
you
with
can
it?
order off the menu. The nice thing about
Okay.
this tasting is that Matt will go, if you sit in the dining room, you don't have to sit at the bar. You're welcome to, but the Matt, wherever you sit, they'll put that and then come around, pour the wines, talk you through it, help, guide you through it at all.
Yeah, get to learn about it and tell everyone where you're located.
We are in San Marco at 2012 San Marco Boulevard. And we're literally right next door to Maple Street, if you don't know the area. And Electric Dough is literally just a few doors down.
Just happens to be a few doors down.
Yes.
And then make sure you go check out Prati Italia. It's over in the town center. Thank you very much, Chef. I really appreciate it.
Yes, and thank you. This was
Yeah.
so fun.
Thanks
Cheers,
for
sir.
having
Thank
me.
you very, very much. Guys, stick around. We'll be right
Cheers.
back after the break.
Cheers.
Cheers.
When you visit Tires Plus, there really are no wrong choices. We keep it positive with transparent information and good, better, and best tire options. So you'll always feel confident you made the right call. That's the positive side of buying tires at Tires Plus.
Fish, delish, fish, delish. New crispy, crunchy shrimp out high with fish puffs inside. New $5.99 full meal deals. Unreal. Captain D's fish, delish.
I'd say the overall buying experience was very seamless.
When you think of Pella, you think of a high quality window. So I was just blown away at the affordability.
The Pella install team was fantastic from start to finish. They were very courteous and treated our home as we would want it to be treated. Pella's warranty on these windows makes us feel very good about the purchase.
I'm so happy with how they turned out.
Pella windows and doors are on sale now. Schedule a free in-home consultation today.
Something wasn't working with my feet.
Was diagnosed with plantar fasciitis.
So I went into the Good Feet store and bam.
They wanted to make sure that they gave me the right arch support.
It really brought me back to being able to be me.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good feet, good life.
At West Shore Home, we make home remodeling easy. And with our 1-week flash sale, anyone that acts right now can lock in 25% off their bathroom remodel. It only takes seconds to get started at westshorebath.com. But appointments are limited, so you need to act now. We help hundreds of homeowners a week replace their old baths, and our teams of design consultants and highly trained employee installers are ready to assist from start to finish. We'll show you all the modern styles and options and work with you to design your dream bath. And now's your chance to get that project completed. Our 1-week flash sale is extended this week only. Call and schedule your appointment to lock in 25% off your bathroom remodel. Plus, any homeowner that calls today can get started with no money down, no payments, and no no interest for 12 months. That means you can get your dream bath now and not worry about making a single payment until an entire year after your project is complete. Don't miss out. Call, scan, or visit westshorebath.com to get started. West Shore Home, remodeling reimagined.
What was that?
My bad.
You wouldn't have a clown on your SWAT team. Just like you wouldn't have anyone but Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case.
We'll get him next time.
Morgan & Morgan.
Well, if it isn't Noosa, the titan of tasty yogurt.
I'm gonna miss you, mate. Where are you going? A whole milk convention? And heaps of real fruit! Wait! So tasty.
We take care of a lot of things at Tires Plus, like brakes, alignments, and oil changes. But before we do anything with your vehicle, we take care of you first, with expert advice on what's really going on with your car. That's total car care at Tires Plus.
From rising pharmacy prices to prior authorization headaches, navigating the healthcare system can feel overwhelming. So today we're joined by Paul Markovich, President and CEO of Ascendian, to talk about why costs keep going up and how a new national movement called Worthy aims to develop, or deliver, I should say, meaningful healthcare reform for all Americans. So thank you so much for joining us. And this is really interesting. Even people who have insurance are saying they're paying more than ever. So why does healthcare still seem so expensive for everyday families?
Well, it's because it is so expensive. Right now, the average family policy costs $27,000 a year, or the price of a new car. So, and the reason it keeps going up is because it's profitable. All the players in the system get paid more when they sell and administer a higher priced services and just do more. And so what we get is a lot more, but not necessarily better health care and a lot more expense.
Well, prescription drug prices remain a major pain point. So what's really behind the rising costs Americans are seeing at the pharmacy?
Well, one of the big things behind it is that the distribution system is incredibly inefficient, and it's a great example of when we sell and administer a higher volume of more expensive drugs, all the players between the pharmacy manufacturer and the consumer actually get like a commission, a piece of the price of the drug, and they get paid more. And so the incentives are all aligned to try and just sell and administer a higher volume of more expensive drugs, and it just makes it crushingly expensive for Americans.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. We hear a lot about healthcare reform, but Worthy is a new approach. So what makes this movement different from past efforts?
Well, we hope it's going to be successful because it's trying to get to the root cause of all of the behavior and what's going on. And so one of the things we need to change, for example, is to pay all of the participants in the healthcare system to help make you healthier and better, and do it efficiently. And when we can change that incentive structure, then we can make sure that everyone's putting patients ahead of profits. The other is to try and bring healthcare into the digital age and make it a lot more efficient. Healthcare is chronically inefficient. We still use fax machines and clipboards, and if we can make sure that everyone has access to their digital information, including your treating clinicians, we can make things a lot more efficient and certainly a lot more personal.
And I like what you said there too, patients before profits. That sounds really nice, right? And you've talked about rebuilding trust in healthcare. What changes could realistically lower out-of-pocket costs and rebuild trust in the system?
Well, I think starting with that digital record and just making things more efficient, making it more like the rest of your life. I mean, you can basically manage anything you want on your phone or your tablet or your computer, and that should be the case in healthcare as well. That should really help bring costs down and also make things just so much more personal. Like when your treating clinician doesn't have to be typing while you're in the office and actually can know everything there is to know about what's going on with your healthcare today. The opportunity to make the service far more personal than it is today is available to all of us.
Where can we go to learn more information or even get involved in the Worthy movement?
Well, this movie, everything is available at thisisworthy.com, our website. You'll see written materials and interviews and videos, and it'll lay out what's wrong with the healthcare system and what we need to do to fix it. And there's also a pledge that everyone can sign. So we'd love it if people would visit the website.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today to talk about it. I learned a lot today, and I think that this is a great movement, and hopefully we can actually see some forward movement with this. So thank you again, and everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.
Welcome to Take 5 Oil Change.
Hey, how long will this take? I'm kind of in a rush.
Oh, just 10 minutes.
Get out! 10 minutes? Y'all are like...
A well-oiled machine.
I was gonna go there, but then it felt obvious. Take 5, the stay-in-your-car 10-minute oil change.
You want the best food and the best service?
Let's go. So do you order in or head out into town?
Oh my God.
Very rich flavor.
This is so good. Well, get ready to spice things up with the best local eats on the First Coast.
Thankfully, I'm not making your birthday cake. So look at it, guys. That looks delicious.
We're dishing up all the details on the mouth-watering hot spots you need to taste. I am so excited because I am a pizza freak.
Man, I'm hungry.
Well, let's eat.
First Coast Foodies only on First Coast Living, sponsored by Uber Eats.
It's about time.
I had a true partner in my health, that my aches and pains aren't dismissed.
That my health needs aren't treated the same way
As mine.
With Conviva Care Center, it's about time.
Actually, 50% more time with my doctor.
to get the answers I need.
Conviva's been taking care of seniors for more than 50 years.
Finally, I have a team of experts
Taking a proactive approach.
To help me be my healthiest.
At Conviva, our time is spent making sure you make the most of yours. Schedule a tour today.
Have you ever thought of getting a walk-in tub for you or someone you love? Now is a great time to take a look at getting a Safe Step walk-in tub.
With Safe Step's standard heated seat and new fast fill faucet, you can enjoy a nice warm bath up to 20% faster. And the convenient touchpad control is right at your fingertips.
Each tub comes standard with a dual hydrotherapy system. The 10 water jets can help increase mobility, relieve pain, boost energy, and improve sleep, while the MicroSoothe advanced air therapy system oxygenates and softens skin.
Safe Step walk-in tubs are built to maximize safety so you can stay in your home and enjoy the comforts of bathing again.
So call now for more information and a free no-obligation consultation.
When you call today, you'll also receive our limited time offer. Don't wait to enjoy safer bathing. Call 1-800-831-0055.
On Traffic Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with First Coast News and the First Coast News Plus app. Coverage that alerts you to what's coming and how it will impact you. Stream extended traffic coverage on First Coast News and First Coast News Plus.
The way to screw up your case is to have a lawyer who doesn't sincerely care about you. Because a lawyer who cares is going to do everything he can to make sure that you get everything you're entitled to. It doesn't get more fairer than that.
Welcome to Take 5 Oil Change.
Hey, how long will this take? I'm kind of in a rush.
Oh, just 10 minutes.
Get out! 10 minutes? Y'all are like...
A well-oiled machine.
I was gonna go there, but then it felt obvious. Take 5, the stay-in-your-car 10-minute oil change.
All right, that's going to do it for us. But remember, if you missed any of our segments today, you can watch First Coast Living at 2 p.m. on First Coast News Plus. Just download the app onto your TV.
Yeah. So one of the things I want to talk about that we didn't get to show in the Electric Dough Foodies, the tables at Electric Dough are so cool.
They're like recycled
with chopsticks.
Chopsticks. It's so cool.
It's the coolest thing. And so like when you like if you look at the side of the table, you'll see just rows and rows of chopsticks. It's so cool.
It is cool. And then I think there's a QR code, right? So you can actually learn more about it, how many sticks were used.
Yeah.
And it's recycled.
I'm telling you, everything in Electric Dough is done with so much detail and so much thought.
So much intention.
It's awesome.
Yes. And then another thing we wanted to tell you too about the wine tasting at Town Hall that they do every week.
I had to go to beer. Sorry.
Yeah. So if you buy one of the bottles that you're tasting, you get 20% off.
That doesn't suck.
Yeah, I think that's great. So again, cheers to you.
Yeah, I don't have any more wine.
That's okay.